Elaine, Shauger here, APS at Perfect Swing Academy. I'm the second master to Daniel Shauger. He's the #1 master in the whole world of golf. We're completely different from the whole world with our down and up. This is Dan Shauger, How to Kill the Ball, the Formula for Power and Accuracy, Series 2, DVD number 12. He's going to go over the grip, the release, the chipping, shots, pitching, action of the body, trombone, watermelon throw, the right arm movement, training aid, the right arm movement with the right wrist movement, the stance. It's going to go over several different things in this DVD with the down and up. I want everybody to start with the short game. Get that short game down like Daniel Shauger trains you. You never have to pay for lessons again because you're hitting straight down the fairway. No more power, more exit, and no more back pains because you're doing a complete circle with your shaft. The next one is the pole and rope drill. That teaches you how to shift and turn your body to the right, and Dan will go into more details on that. The pole drill is the heels up and down, knees back and forth, elbows back and forth. I want you to stand like you're standing in a line of grocery store. Stance. Do not do wide stance. We have one leg bent, one leg straight, back and forth. Right now, you learn to two bent or two straight. And we use our heels up and down. You're trained to keep your feet flat on the ground. You hit the golf ball in front of the body. We hit the golf ball at the right side of the hip. I can go on and on how completely different we are between the two swings. The next one is the Little Club DVD, the right arm movement to the right wrist movement. These are Daniel Shauger's words, not Mike Austin's. I interviewed Mike Austin when he talked about several golf pros. And we talked about the right arm movement to the right wrist movement. He said that Dan's a smart man, he'll get it. I go, is that what you want me to tell Dan? Yeah, Daniel's a smart man. So I relayed it back to Daniel. I said, Mike Austin says you're a smart man, you'll get it. See, Daniel can train anybody on any student with the right arm movement to the right wrist movement. But he wants to put it into words in his second book, How to Kill the Ball book. That's why he wished Mr. Austin would have given him the words. Now he has to go back to the golf course and study the right arm movement to the right wrist movement. It took him several months. He came back to me and says, Elaine, I know how to tell the students how to do the right arm movement to the right wrist movement. So it's in his book, How to Kill the Ball book, the right arm movement to the right wrist movement, and 2 DVDs. Training Device DVD and the Little Club DVD. Those are Daniel Shauger's words, not Mike Austin's, on the right arm movement to the right wrist movement. So come and join our team. You study these 3 DVDs, and the baton drill is in the Little Club. If you study these 3 DVDs, just like Daniel R. Shauger's showing you, you'll never have to pay for lessons again because my proof is Don. Don came to me. He says, Elaine, I stopped playing golf because I had backaches and lost distance. And he says, I see you do, I do a different swing. I go, yes, I do. I said, Don, you need to do the short game, the pole and rope drill, and the Little Club DVD. So we worked back and forth. I did put up his video on the rope drill and pole drill, even though he was doing it wrong. But I confronted him with that video that he sent me. I go, don't you see something wrong with it? You looked at Dan's video, right? And you studied it. He says, yeah. Well, look at your video again. You're keeping your feet flat on the ground. You got wide stance. So we had to work on that. Okay? We had to work on that. So he brought his feet in and lift the heels up and down. That video is out there right now if you want to see. He's not doing it right. Okay? Then the next video he sent me, the pole drill. I told him, you're not raising the shoulders one run higher than the other. So now he's working on that. Then he sent me another one. He hit the golf ball. I go, you're going too fast. We don't swing fast. This is powerful. We don't need to swing fast. You can go as slow as possible to hit it straight down the fairway. As slow as you want. It will still go straight if you learn these 3 DVDs. Trust me, I've seen it in action. So please check out Don. I worked with Don for 6 months to slow his swing down. You can see he's swinging slow and it's going straight down the fairway, and Don does not have to pay for lessons no more. Because he's hitting straight down the fairway, more power, more exit, and no back pains. Because he's doing a complete circle. He's using his hair, he's using his whole body to turn the body. He's not tightening his body like a rubber band. He's not locking his body anymore, so he gets back pains. So come and learn our swing. We are completely different from the whole golf world. I'm here to help you. After you study Dan's videos, then I come in, you send me a short video where you say you're doing something wrong. We'll go back and forth on it until you get it right. This is Elaine Shauger, APS. Thank you.